खाली अपन को तो लेना ना बेटा।
Stand up on the bench.
हेडफोन लेगा बैक साइड जा रहा है ना।
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. May I now request Shri C.K. Mishra, Secretary, MOFCC, Government of India, and Chief Guest of the 14th Convocation of IIFM to light up the lamp and mark the beginning of the Convocation ceremony. Board of Governors and Director IIFM may kindly join.
वरदान दो हमको नवल उत्थान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो। निष्काम की हो कामना मेरी सफल हो साधना मेरी सफल हो साधना। समृद्धि सुख सम्मान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो हमको नवल उत्थान दो। मन बुद्धि हृदय पवित्र हो मेरा चरित्र हो। मन बुद्धि हृदय पवित्र हो मेरा महान चरित्र हो मेरा महान चरित्र हो। विद्या विनय बलदान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो हमको नवल उत्थान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो।
I would now request the Chairman, Board of Governors, IIFM, to declare the convocation open.
दादा मुझे पोडियम पे करना, आप इस तरह नेक्स्ट।
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you, sir. Now I would request the chairperson, pardon me, may I now request Director IIFM to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Shri C.K. Mishra, Secretary, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, and Chairman, Board of Governors, IIFM. Honorable members of IIFM Board of Governors, parents and guardians of graduating students, distinguished invitees, media persons, faculty colleagues, officers, staff, ex-directors, ex-faculty, alumni, students, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a very warm welcome to you all on the 14th convocation of the Indian Institute of Forest Management. I, along with my faculty colleagues, congratulate all 92 PGDFM and 7 PFM FPM students who received their diploma today and wish them very rewarding and fulfilling professional career. It is indeed a great privilege to have amongst us Secretary, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, Shri C.K. Mishra, as the chief guest of the convocation ceremony. It is due to your dynamic leadership and constant support that IIFM has taken big leap towards creation of new infrastructure and launch of new academic programs in its endeavor to realize its mission and vision of the institute. We are indeed delighted and honored to have you, sir, with us today and warmly welcome you to the Indian Institute of Forest Management, Bhopal. I welcome members of the IIFM Board of Governors who have assembled from different parts of the country to grace this occasion. I thank all of them sincerely for their constant support and guidance in steering various programs of the institution. It is a proud moment for me to stand here in front of this august gathering and represent a great institution which has devoted more than 37 years to fostering conservation education as a vehicle of sustainable development in India. IIFM, as you all are aware, is a unique institution which promotes convergence of conservation and management education to ensure long-term sustainability of development initiatives. The philosophy of meaningful motto, Pragate Moolam Prakriti, the nature is the root of all progress, has started gaining ground all over the world with global focus on sustainable development goals. I must salute those visionary leaders and experts who could foresee need for such a unique management education institution combining the values of nature conservation and corporate governance roughly 4 decades back when the environmental crisis was not that serious. I would now like to take this opportunity to highlight some of the major activities of the institute undertaken during the academic year 2018-19. The passing out 30th batch of PGDFM had a total strength of 95 students who were admitted to the 2017-19 batch of this course. These students have diverse academic backgrounds and represent more than 25 states of the country. A total of 113 students were admitted to the 2018-20 batch of PGDFM and 11 students were admitted to MPhil program in 2018-19. We had yet another very satisfying year from the point of view of placements. All the students of postgraduate diploma in forestry management PGDFM have been placed well before the end of the course, thus ensuring the impeccable record of 100% placements. A total of 33 organizations representing a diversity of sectors participated in IIFM's placement process and recruited our students. Sector-wise placement record indicates our students are going to varied segments including banking and financial inclusion, development, wildlife, ecotourism, forest-based organizations, other government agencies, and global consulting firms, startups and others. Participation of more than 40% new organizations in the campus placement process this year is yet another encouraging signal indicating increasing demand of IIFM brand among the recruiters. The average cost to company for the PGDFM 2017-19 batch is approximately 7.5 lakh rupees per annum, which is an encouraging jump in the average CTC from the past few years. It is also heartening to see 13% students securing CTC more than 10 lakh rupees per annum. This is also another first. Last year, 5% students secured the same. It was really heartening to see that faith reposed in IIFM students by such a large number of top recruiters, which is an indicator of the rigor of our postgraduate program and high quality of human talent that we produce. Very encouraging participation of a variety of organizations throughout the country in summer internship program is yet another testimony of increasing demand of PGDFM students among potential recruiters. The summer internship program for PGDFM 2018-20 batch has started from 1st April and all 113 students are working in different institutions and organizations. This year we had a substantial demand for paid assignments than ever before, and even then we could not send our students to several organizations because offers outnumbered the available students. And I am told that this situation was never seen earlier in recent past. I must congratulate the entire placement team of IIFM, which worked relentlessly in a purely focused manner, which resulted in unprecedented placement of our students. One more feather in the shining cap of PGDFM program is its first time NBA accreditation last year. From current year onwards, apart from AICTE approval, the PGDFM diploma is an NBA accredited program. Research is one of the core activities of IIFM. During the year 2018-19, IIFM completed 6 research projects and currently 18 projects are ongoing. Our broad thrust areas of research include, but not limited to, forestry, conservation, agroforestry, forest resources, valuation and accounting, climate change, CSR, ecotourism, biodiversity, development management, economics, sustainable industrial growth, green marketing, etc. IIFM is doing research for various organizations like Department of Science and Technology, MP Forest Department, NIRD, Hyderabad, Directorate of Economics, Statistics, Uttarakhand, International Papers, IIFM Bhopal, UNDP, MOEFCC, Rajasthan Forest Department, Tribal Research and Development Institute, Bhopal, Maharashtra Forest Department, MFP Federation, Bhopal, etc. We also have in-house pool of funds to support research under a small grants project. We organized 2-day international conference on multi-stakeholder approaches for sustainable development in the month of February this year to reiterate our commitment to support sustainability. Inaugurating the conference, founder and director of Barefoot College, Tilonia, Padma Shri Bankar Roy, highlighted the significance of non-formal traditional education in Indian context and its immense role in sustainable development. IIFM also undertakes consulting assignments encompassing a broad spectrum of subject areas in different parts of the country. 7 consulting assignments are completed in the year 2018-19, while 4 consulting projects are currently underway and many more in pipeline. Training and capacity building through its short duration management development program is one of the main strengths of IIFM. During the year 2018-19, we organized a management development program, 15 management development programs and 5 workshops on various topical subjects. Several off-campus training programs on client demand were also conducted. The institute also successfully imparted 1.5-month-long training to a bunch of students selected by Central Pollution Control Board under ambitious Green Skill Development Program launched by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. IIFM celebrated its Foundation Day on 6 February 2019 with great enthusiasm. Professor Himanshu Rai, Director IIM Indore, delivered a keynote address on the ethical leadership. This was followed by our annual function Kalpataru 2018, which was organized with a spirit of festivity and celebration. Professor Sarit K. Chaudhary, Director Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya, was the chief guest during this colorful program. The IIFM Student and Alumni Council, SAC, did a commendable job this year and organized many spectacular events. Notable amongst these were Environmental Literacy Campaign during October 2018. The major events including during this campaign were bicycle marathon, school quiz, cleanliness drive, blogging and street plays and flea market. As a part of a brand visibility enhancement campaign, IIFM organized Environmental Film Festival this year during the month of November 2018 in collaboration with CMS Vatavaran, Delhi, Children Film Society Mumbai and Nature Volunteers Indore. A national photography contest for college students and management professionals to reflect World Forestry Day themes was also organized this year. Reminiscence 2019, the annual alumni meet of IIFM was organized on the 2nd and 3rd February 2019. All the alumni of IIFM were invited, and Reminiscence 2019 witnessed a gathering of our beloved students from many batches. This year it was special for PFM 1992-94 batch, who celebrated their 25th graduating anniversary, and PFM 2007-9 batch celebrating their 10th graduating anniversary. A roadmap for better alumni connect was discussed during this event, which is being pursued to involve IIFM alumni in various activities of the institute. Looking into the increasing demand for scientific knowledge on forest-water interface, a Center for Forest Hydrology has been established at IIFM last year. This center has started networking with various stakeholders working in the field of forest hydrology. Similarly, another new Center for Excellence has been established for facilitating work in the field of corporate social responsibility and developing industry-institute linkage. The institute is also in the process of establishing a case center of its own for the first time. The case center will encourage, facilitate, coordinate and administer case writing activity by the faculty of the institute. The institute had launched 2 new programs this year, a highly sought after PG Diploma in Sustainability Management, PGDSM, to fulfill the specific demand of the industry, has recently been started after approval from AICD. Similarly, an unprecedented certificate course on chartered foresters to ensure availability of trained manpower in private forestry sector is also the highlight of the year's training agenda of the institute. Before I conclude, I would like to say a few words to our graduating students of PGDFM 2017-19 batch who received their diplomas today. I got 1 full year to observe you all very closely, and based on my personal experience, I can say you all have proved in every way that you are not only individuals of very high academic caliber, but also the torch bearers of the spirit of Pragate Moolam Prakriti. I would like you all to always remember that you are a very special group of people, a class apart among management professionals who have internalized the respect for nature as the foundation of development. This is your USP, and in the crowd of management professionals, and you would always be proud of this as an ambassador of the glorious institution and the traditions of IIFM. I congratulate you all for your hard work, discipline and conduct during the entire program. The bonds that you have developed here amongst your own community as well as with faculty and staff are going to be lifelong treasure for you. Your alma mater would always be willing to keep connection with you, and all vibrant and live connections we will be expecting same from you. I congratulate also the 7 FPM students who have also successfully completed their fellow program and getting their degrees today. You are a very special group of professional researchers who will be playing crucial role in sectoral problem solving through your 4-year experience at this glorious institution. Before you bid adieu to your alma mater, let me remind that each one of you stands way ahead as green managers and brand ambassadors of sustainable development. I wish each one of you, whichever sector you go, whichever sector you serve, to convince people in your domain that infinite growth is not possible on a planet of finite resources. As the increasing scarcity of natural resources has started increasingly acting as a limiting factor for industries and businesses, the significance of IFMites with an expertise of managing natural resources and fostering conservation as a vehicle of sustainable development is destined to increase in times to come. With increasing ecological footprint of humanity, issues like water crisis, energy efficiency, pollution, climate change, and threats to biodiversity are now consistently emerging as global top risks, and sensible business people can ill afford to neglect these issues for economic considerations. With each passing day, increasing industrial needs for various kinds of environmental and social reporting, compliances are going to make services of IFMites competitors' envy and employers' pride. The coming era belongs to you. Go and prove yourself. As you move out of the IIFM premises, which was a home away from home for you. We look at you with great satisfaction and pride and wish you all-round success in your all endeavors. I, along with my faculty colleagues, also wish you health, prosperity, peace and happiness in your life. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Chairperson PFM to begin the proceedings.
All candidates of the postgraduate diploma in forestry management, please rise. Honorable Chairperson, sir, I present Aditya Gupta, Adrija Roy, Kedare Akash Balnath, Akash Panchwal and others, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the postgraduate diploma in forestry management, and request that the diplomas be conferred on them.
By the authority given to me by the Indian Institute of Forest Management Society, Bhopal, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in forestry management and charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
Thank you, sir. Graduating students will now take the PGDFM pledge. I do hereby solemnly pledge that I shall in thought, word and deed endeavor to be worthy of the postgraduate diploma in forestry management conferred on me by the Indian Institute of Forest Management. Graduating students may now take their seats. Graduating students will now receive their diplomas from the Chairperson, Board of Governors, IIFM. Sir. Aditya Gupta, Adrija Roy, Akash Panchwal, Aman Mehta, Aman Mittal, Anirudh Singh, Ankit Raghuvanshi, Ashok B, Avilash Mahanti, Ayush Chaturvedi, Kasi Reddy Bhaskar, Chiteshwar Kumar, Vimal Verma, Jugabrata Dega, Kunal Khanna, Manushij Banerjee, Surkar Pratik Prabhakar, Prerna Singh, Priya Patil, Rahul Kumar Murari, Rajneesh Sharma, Ravneesh Singh Clare, Shubham Bagde, Shweta Kumari, Sukare Sneha Anil, Surbhi Agrawal, Tripta Tarunita, Vicky, Yashwardhan Raghuvanshi, Abhijit Kumar, Abhishek Upadhyay, Ananya Singh, Animesh Shukla, Ankita Akodia, D. Sudhir, Gawande Abhishek Ramhau, Gurjeet Singh Rana, Jimmy Neri Tirki, Jogan Bimal Jyoti, Juhi Anand, Karnik Priyansh, Lakshman Rao Pudari, Manisha Topo, Nehal Raj, Nishant Kumar Sharma, Prashant Kumar Dubey, Pratyush Roy, Rohit Kumar, S. Vivek, Shantam Mandal, Shreyansh Yadav, Simran Kaur, Sontake Ashish Keshar Rao, Bhaskatre Swapnil Pradeep, Swapnil Saxena, Tushar Jain, Vikesh Kumar, Parag Jain, Kovid Verma, Vivek Shankar Narayan Hegde,
अभी घुमाऊंगा नहीं जैसे पता लगा मैंने बोला उसको मैंने भैया कहाँ
Rimachi Lesan,
देखा नहीं मैंने बोला था
Samit Shubhrajyoti Pradhan, Anirudh Dogne, Prashant Kumar Jaiswal, Thank you, sir. I now present candidates for award of medals for their scholastic performance, which they will receive from Chairman BOG. Chairman's Gold Medal for securing first rank in the postgraduate diploma in forestry management for 2017-19 batch goes to Gawande Abhishek Ramhao. Chairman Silver Medal for securing second rank in the postgraduate diploma in forestry management for 2017-19 batch goes to Rajneesh Sharma. Thank you, sir. Now I request the medal awardees to move behind the guests for a photograph. Sir, thank you.
ले लो आप मेरा का बीच में मत उधरो जी उधरो जाओ तो एक फोटो दो फोटो लेके आया
Thank you, sir.
Now I would like to request Chairperson FPA to begin the proceedings.
By the authority,
I present Nishtha Tripathi and others in absentia who have satisfactorily fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Fellow Program in Management and request to confer the title on them of Fellow of Indian Institute of Forest Management, Bhopal.
by the authority given to me by the Indian Institute of Forest Management Society, Bhopal, I confer on you the title of Fellow of the Indian Institute of Forest Management, Bhopal, and charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of it.
I now present candidates for award of Fellow Program in Management, which they will receive from the chief guest. Nishtha Tripathi, Pooja Singh, Purnima Mishra, Swati Chauhan, thank you, sir.
I would now request the chief guest to deliver the convocation address.
Director of the Institute, members of the Board of Governors, members of the faculty, successful candidates here, their parents, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely happy to be here this morning for this convocation which celebrates achievement by many of the candidates who are now going to enter a new phase of life. Let me first and foremost heartily congratulate all the recipients of the diplomas and the fellowship today, both for the PGDFM as well as the FPM. Congratulations to you and your parents who've made it possible for you. I must also congratulate on this occasion the faculty who's here, because without them perhaps this day would not have been possible. And this is one thing that I would urge upon all the diploma holders and fellows today to remember for the rest of their life. It's an occasion today of recognition. It's an occasion of success. And I am sure the director will bear with me that the formal part of the proceedings are now over. So instead of a formal convocation address, let me try and just share a few random thoughts with you this morning. You know, success is something that all of us together must celebrate. I am extremely disheartened to see that all of you sitting on the right side here with your black gowns are so serious as if you're going to be punished for something. You've just got a reward. Enjoy. Feel good about it. That is what life should always be. You must feel good about what you have done. Unless that feeling comes into you, your next good deed will not come. So celebrate it, break the monotony. If you are upset by the fact that the faculty or the institute was not good enough, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the biggest occasion to celebrate, because now you're getting rid of it. So just feel happy about it. And remember this for the rest of your life, that this was one of the momentous occasions in your life which reshaped how you're going to live in future. So that is what you should carry with yourself. And life is an extremely beautiful experience. So every time you get an occasion to celebrate, to succeed, do so with your open heart, open mind, and with the feeling that may this day come soon again. You know, while you progress in life, now that you've got a degree, you will go into various fields, out into the open, to feel for yourself. It's going to be tougher perhaps. But we as human beings must always learn to see the brighter side of life. For every loss that you have, there are 2 compensatory to 3 compensatory successes that you have in life. Look at those successes. They should be your guiding force, not the losses that you have had. Everyone goes through the ups and downs. Remember the downs, because they are lessons learnt in life. But cherish the ups, because that is what will guide you in future. And always feel that to the best of your capacity, you have performed. Therefore, no reason for you to sit back and repent on what you did. While you do all this, please do also remember that this institution has granted you this degree. Therefore, with some amount of pride and happiness, do remember the institution that has given what it has to you. Your alma mater will be your guiding force. And I'm sure IIFM Bhopal is good enough an institution to get you back again and again, to cherish those memories on the campus here. Those who have taught you, those who have guided you, have spent a large part of their time with you. Your gratitude towards them must be felt by them more than it is expressed by you, by your deeds. And they would be most happy, I think, if what you're going to do next in life is a successful chapter of your life. So cherish that. When I was talking about the institution, I think you're passing out of an institution which has done rather well and is only on the path of progress. New courses like sustainable development management being added, or better faculty positions, or as the director was just mentioning, very good placements. They're all very, very happy things. Or the diplomas that you're going to do, the 4-month refresher, whatever it is. These are all achievements for the institute. But what I would emphasize today, both for the institutions and the student, is that in life, it is not the quantity that matters, it is the quality that matters. So the focus should be on quality. Always feel good about what you are doing, and you should always think of going places. This institute also aspires to be an institute of national importance. I was just talking to the faculty before I came here. One of their biggest demands is that this be declared an institute of national importance, and we in government are working very hard to ensure that this institution gets there. That will not only be a laurel for the faculty, but also for every student who is passed out of this institution once it becomes an INI. One thing that I would certainly like to suggest today is that as individuals, we must take pride. We must take pride in what we do. We should take pride in the institution that we have attended, and we should take pride in our family and friends who surround us. Unless we have this sense of pride and the sense of achievement, I think we are only pushing things halfway. You have done excellent work as your academic career. Now you are going to a completely different struggle. Incidentally, struggle and learning are two things that never end in life. You go from one phase to another. When you must have joined this institution, you would have thought, the day I pass out, that would be a relief. It would have perhaps been a relief for some time now. The moment you step into your next job, is the same thing all over again. So it's a continuum. Take pride in what you are doing, and you go out of this institution with a huge amount of knowledge. And it is this knowledge that is going to guide you in future. This is your treasure. Please remember that there are two critical aspects that will affect your life in future. One is the knowledge you have acquired, and the second, as I always say, it is knowledge and acknowledge. Acknowledge the fact that A, you have got some, and B, you have missed some. Celebrate what you have got and work that much harder to get what you have missed. There's nothing that is undoable, provided you want to get there. And when you go ahead in life and move in life, it is this knowledge that is going to help you. And the critical thing these days is that you must learn to innovate with your knowledge, innovate with your thoughts. A routine knowledge is not going to get you beyond a certain point. That critical sense of innovation in you is going to get you there. So try and be innovative and try and be different. There are n number of opportunities today in this country. All you have to do is grab it. Opportunities are there to be grabbed, and they're supposed to be grabbed. And there's no reason why you should miss out even on a single of them, provided you are alert and you are certain of what you want in life. And that certainty will come from the kind of commitment you show towards what you are doing. It is your determination and your commitment which will guide you on that. I would also like to share another thought with you this morning. Most of you must consider yourself to be an extremely privileged lot. If you look around India, you look around other people, there are scores of people, there are many, many of them who are not as well to do or who have not done as well as you have done. Therefore, consider yourself to be among the privileged class. But while you consider yourself to be the privileged class, please also remember another thing. That man at the back who's not done anything has actually sacrificed something from his life for you to get this diploma today. These institutions, which are run by government funding, are paid by that man.
He is a contributor to the public fund which runs such institutions. So when you pass out, please remember the society that sacrificed for you so that today you could become a diploma holder and move ahead in life. And the best way, and perhaps the only way to remember this, is that you try and pay back as much as you can to the society. If you can do that, it would be extremely, extremely fulfilling for you. And I urge all of you to definitely do that. In whatever action you do in giving back to the society, please remember that this life must be led with dignity. There's nothing small or big. The other person across the road may have a bigger house or a better job. But the quality of a human being is that in whatever you do, you excel. It may be a small thing. Excellence in a small space is much better than average performance at a larger scale. So please remember that it is your job which you have to do very well and excel in, rather than look at what the other person is doing. He is supposed to fill his own vacancy, the gap there. You are supposed to be in your field and do very well. Currently, since you are all going to go into the environmental field mostly, and that is your expertise, as a country, we face many, many environmental challenges, particularly challenges in environmental governance. And this is the order of the day. Unfortunately, environment, climate change, pollution, these things not yet are a part of political public discourse in India. With our actions, with our messaging, we have to ensure that one day they become a part of the political and public discourse in India. Unless they become a part of that discourse in India, we will not be able to solve the problems that we have. Growth of population is going to put a lot of pressure. Lifestyle is going to put a lot of pressure. There will be demands on the environment. But we have to come up with innovative ideas together to solve that problem. You know, as the economy grows, it is obvious there will be more emission. Demand on fuels will be more. There will be more problems to the environment. But do we stop the economy from growing? No. The answer does not lie in halting economy. The answer lies in finding mitigation to whatever is being disturbed or destroyed. Therefore, we have to work on that environmental aspect when we have a growth in economy. Many people actually in this country and across the globe always debate whether we can have growth at the cost of environment. I think this is a completely redundant debate. There is no debate in this. The subtle principle is that you can have both. You can grow in economy and yet ensure that you have a better environment in life. And this debate must end because we need to grow responsibly. And you know, I'll give you one example. In India, there are still lakhs and lakhs people who have no electricity. Isn't it incumbent upon any government, any system to ensure that they get electricity? They must get electricity. But we must provide electricity with a sense of responsibility so that we do not, as a result, damage the environment. That is why, as a country, you will be proud to know that we are moving towards renewable energy, and the country has promised that by 2022 we'll have 175 gigawatts of renewable energy. So that is the way to growth. So wherever you are working, whichever field you go after passing out today, this should be the target. That it must be growth with conservation. And you know, environmental issues do not originate in a country. They're all global. But while they are global in nature, they impact individual countries. And who do you think gets impacted most? The most vulnerable section of the society is the one who suffers. Therefore, this is a critical issue. And right now, more than anything else in this country, this is what must find centerpiece in all the discussions that we do if you really want the country to move towards a healthy country. Mahatma Gandhi once said that nature provides enough for everybody's need, but not for everybody's greed. We have to balance, and that is the balance that we need to strike. And while we are on this issue of global impact, let me also share with you a good news, that as Indians, we are not adding too much to the global problem. Our per capita emission is among the lowest in the world, but the entire world is today looking at India and perhaps China to see what will happen as far as emission is concerned and how we handle the environment. Therefore, as a nation, we have a huge responsibility of being very, very careful in using our resources and being responsible in using our resources. We have some nationally determined contribution that we have announced to the world. We have told the world that we will reduce the intensity of our emission to our GDP by 30 to 35%. We have told the world that we will get a new mix of power with at least 40% being renewables. We have told the world that we will increase our carbon sink by additional 2.5 to 3 billion tons. Huge ask, but happily the country is moving in that direction. And it is because we want to tell the world that India will grow, but is responsible enough to ensure that we do not cause a problem to the environment in our growth story. When you talk about responsibility, one question that often comes is, who is responsible for environment? Is it the government? Is it the civil society? Is it institutions like the IIFM? To be very honest to you, the responsibility of environment lies squarely on the people of this country. The government has to aid, government has to assist, government has to help, but the responsibility must come together with the people of this India, and this is going to happen if we start propagating our messages properly and creating an awareness among the people of this country. You are now going out with new wisdom. Please use that wisdom wisely, as they say. You are now going out into a world of technology. What is going to drive your life today is technology. But please remember that technology is a tool. What you do comes from within. The tool only aids you to reach where you want to. You are now among the finest minds, and let me tell you that the ask on you is going to be huge. Expectations of the people are going to be great with you. They are actually going to expect you to do things which you may not even have thought of. We should be prepared for this. As individual students now entering a life of responsibility, be prepared for challenges that the world throws. Because unless you cross those challenges, you will not reach anywhere. And this leads me to my favorite point. Think big. Unless you think big, you will not achieve anything. Now, small thoughts gets you nowhere. And there is absolutely no harm in dreaming big and thinking big. Why should you not? The world is open. This is just one end that you've reached. There will be several such ends in your life where you will need to excel and do better and better. But the bottom line of what you do in life, according to me, should be happy. In whatever you do, be happy in your successes. Be happy that you have recognized your failures. The critical part of life should be being happy, being content. And being content should not mean stopping there. Being content should actually mean moving on. So have a beautiful life, do well in life, let everyone here feel proud of you, but at the bottom of it all, ladies and gentlemen, as you go out, whether others are proud or not, be proud of yourself. Have that sense of pride, enjoy life, have a great life. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. May I request Chairman, Board of Governors, IIFM, to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. The convocation procession will now leave the venue. You may please stand up and remain so till all the members of the procession have left.
Sir, excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, you are cordially invited to join our newly graduated students and faculty members for lunch in the IIFM mess.